Hello! So, this video is sort of a, let's call it a rough draft of a proposal for adding an online science communication video component to the EVOS seminar series. So I'm going to start with a course description, and then after the course description I'll describe a little bit more about how it would work and how it might evolve into the future. The course description is that there's a science communication track which is added on to the EVOS seminar series. So it's a 2-credit sister course or something like that. You take it in conjunction with the seminar series. So you do everything that you would normally do for the seminar, but then you also have this added online video component. Students would take this track if they want to dig deeper into the work of the speakers and practice like taking rigorous research from multiple papers and combining them into well-polished pieces that are suitable for the general public. So science communication, taking the papers that the seminar series is presenting and transforming them into something more digestible, more palatable. So here are the time commitments. In addition to the standard seminar series commitments, students are expected to read one additional paper every week selected by the speaker so that they'll have a little bit more of a body of work to work with. That might not be necessary, but we'll say. Spend about 20 minutes a week watching assigned videos made by popular science vloggers, so we'll be trying to replicate the styles of the people that are most successful out there in the field. So in addition to reading an extra paper and watching some video blogs, we'll have a special hour-long video chat conversation with the speaker after each talk. So I don't think that would be impossible to schedule, to get them to sit in front of a webcam and have a conversation with a smaller group of students. And that conversation would be recorded and we could post it online. From those things, from the conversation and the additional paper, students would be expected once a week to create a well-crafted 4-minute video focusing on a big idea which was a strong theme in each of the speakers' work. It's supposed to be a good video. We want it to be high enough quality to post on this View of Life, not just post it, but that it would generate some sort of traffic. So we'll be picky, and if videos aren't good enough to be posted on a public forum like that, then we won't post them. Making a good 4-minute video once a week is a pretty sizable time commitment. Like, it'll be just as much work, if not more, than the weekly requirements of the seminar series as it is. So we'll see. Maybe we don't do a video every week, maybe do a video every 2 weeks. I mean, we'll figure out what kind of time commitment makes sense for the course. In addition to making a video, students are expected to thoughtfully comment on the videos of their classmates and offer constructive criticism about how to make the content more engaging and more informative and things like that. And then there'll also be a final. So the final will be a 5-minute long synthesis video at the end of the semester, which contains some sort of coherent argument about evolutionary theory. Something like multi-level selection is an important framework for thinking about the evolution of altruism, or natural selection can act on things other than genes, and then they explain universal Darwinism, or Tinbergen's 4 questions are a good way to think about, human evolution, and then go in that way. So we'll film all the seminars. Students can use footage from the seminar to incorporate into their video. That'll make it a little bit more engaging and easier to generate content. And the online video chat conversation will also be filmed, and that'll take place a day or so after the seminar. That'll give students a chance to think about their video topic and maybe write an outline or even a script. Then during the video chat, students can talk to the speaker about their script and ask some questions to clarify it, or maybe get a sound bite if they really want like a 5-second thing of like, can you just, say this idea really concisely? It'd be reasonable to ask a speaker to summarize a point more concisely than they had put it in their talk. So that's the general idea. We add this extra layer onto the structure that already exists, and that extra layer says like, hey, let's focus specifically on science communication. Let's engage with this material not just so that we learn it, but so that we can explain to others what it is that we've learned, and do it in an engaging way that people actually want to watch. So a huge component of this will be teaching video editing, not necessarily teaching evolutionary theory, but I think that it could be a boon to us, if we can actually create a methodology for really teaching some simple vlogging. We could be generating a lot of really good content for the web that could, potentially be self-supporting. Okay, so what would my responsibility in this online component be? I would give an introductory talk on the basics of video editing and science and vlogging and things like that in the beginning of the semester. I would offer office hours plus additional appointments for people specifically for helping video editing, and I would develop a video editing curriculum. I'd make a long playlist of videos about how to edit video and how to vlog effectively when you're trying to explain a complicated topic like evolution. So I'll curate that playlist, and I'll respond thoughtfully to all of the videos with a focused eye on how to improve their editing techniques, and I'll participate in the video chat with the speaker, and I'll also make a video about the speaker. Every week we'll at least get one like really nice tight professional video. I can make a video about the speaker's work, or maybe we would want to do an interview between David and the speaker, and I can edit that up nicely. And then whatever content is created by me and the other students, I'll curate all that content onto a blog on This View of Life or some other platform. And then of course I would also grade. That would be my responsibilities for the class. So my thought was that we could do maybe like an experimental version of this semester, so we could try it out just sort of tacked on to the Spring Evo seminar, and we would start small, you know, maybe four to 6 students, and use this semester to work out the kinks. Now, I'm not exactly sure how easily people will pick up the video editing techniques that I want to teach, and I'm not sure how much of a time commitment. Maybe it's feasible to assign one video a week, maybe we have to split them up, you know, one video every 2 weeks. I don't know. Have a small group of people to test this out and work out the kinks, and if it works well, then maybe we could transform it into a standalone online summer course and create a virtual seminar series to accompany it. So I imagine that it would be much easier to schedule video chats with speakers on a screen than it is to schedule physical visits, and we might even be able to attract some pretty prestigious people who would give a video chat for free if we can promise them that, oh, there'll be this nice, you know, 4-minute summary of your talk. I think that could be a nice exchange. So in light of the email that David sent out, which sort of prompted my thinking about this and articulating it, here is a list of speakers that I would like to try to arrange things with. Some of them are more fanciful than others, but it's a list. Yeah, I guess so. My hope with this is to really try to develop a good science education curriculum that doesn't just teach the students science, but teaches them how to communicate it. This is something I'm really passionate about. This modular thing about evolution, right? Like, we have this course, the seminar series, and it works really well. And then we can just add something on top of it to dovetail with it. I'm super curious to hear what you think. This was totally just like a rough draft of a proposal, but I think that there's a lot of opportunity to do something really cool with this. So hopefully we'll get to talk about it tomorrow. I look forward to chatting with you all then.